Start recording.
So I heard cops can't kill you in Colorado anymore.
Cops can't kill your ass in Colorado no more.
Then what's the point of even trying to become a cop?
Right? You have only an IQ of like 14 by law.
It's like, what, 2 weeks of training?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't do that. Okay, 3. And welcome back to Broke Till Friday, episode 40. Hashtag kill all cops. I can't hear you, Walter. Walter, you talking?
All cops are bastards.
There we go. I heard the ptk.
Yeah.
That's about it.
All right. So how you guys been doing?
I've been tired.
Been out of focus.
Yeah. Literally.
There we go. There we go. Yeah.
I gotta cover my teeth. There we go.
I started brushing my teeth with the super teeth whitening stuff. Because before I would just brush my teeth with the regular stuff because I was like, it's fine, it's working. And then my parents were like, why are your teeth so yellow? And I'm like, ugh. So I started brushing with the good stuff, the powerful stuff. And my gums are bleeding, so it's working.
That sounds nice.
That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
I think you're brushing too hard. I don't think it's supposed to happen.
No, if your teeth are yellow, that means you're not brushing hard enough. You gotta keep going till it's stained red.
The gums are bleeding.
Legit. I know. Fucking gingivitis killing me. Oh well. I don't even drink coffee, so I don't know why they would be so stained. But
I drink so much coffee and my teeth aren't super stained. So
super stained.
they're not super stained.
Yeah.
Let's see him.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Is that cheese?
Pixels. Honestly. He's got braces made out of yellow.
Yeah. I actually do.
Yellow braces?
I got yellow braces.
Dude, you gotta choose those neutral colors so that they blend in. So that it's
silver.
Like hot pink. Yeah, like silver, white. Or,
yeah.
I mean, I guess maybe even black if you're feeling edgy. Sorry, African American if you're feeling edgy, you know? Yeah, don't choose black braces or else the cop's gonna kneel in your teeth.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cops in Colorado. A good segue into our next topic, cops in Colorado.
Nice segue. Oh, yeah. Cops in Colorado. The Colorado government or whatever the fuck, they're trying to pass some laws that basically end qualified immunity in their state.
So explain qualified immunity.
Qualified immunity?
Because obviously Walter doesn't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, because essentially qualified immunity is basically the law or the precedent saying that civilians essentially can't sue cops. That's essentially the thing. Like if you take a cop to court for any misconduct, they'll essentially get away scot-free because of qualified immunity. Essentially, like let's say there's even if they're violating your like constitutional rights, like let's say they detain you without a warrant or anything, like they can essentially, if you try to sue them for it, they'll essentially just be like, the courts will just be like, well, you see, this time they violated your rights at an Arby's. Last time they violated someone's rights at a Ross. So it's a completely different situation. So they can't basically, and so the case gets thrown out and the cops don't face any punishment. That's essentially what qualified immunity is, where like essentially civilians can't really sue the police for anything, and so the police never face any sort of misconduct. That's most likely what's gonna happen with Breonna Taylor, where the cops did a no-knock warrant on her and then murdered her in her bed.
Sleep, dude. That's
they're probably gonna get away with it because of qualified immunity, because that's what happened last time. They entered, I forgot the dude's name, but they entered his home searching for, it was a whole family. They entered a family's home, like they were there essentially just watching TV looking for a bank robber, and they entered their home, they gunned down one of the people there, and they got away with it because it's qualified immunity.
The justice system looking for cops' misdeeds.
Exactly.
Nothing here.
Exactly. That's literally the justice system.
Walter, get off your fucking phone for
Give me
You miss the bits, man. You can't just miss the bits.
Yeah,
Come on.
Walter, you're the funny guy. You're supposed to.
You're supposed to
Don't
be
say
learning
that.
from this.
Don't-
Look. I
don't
did
say
this whole
that.
fucking bit, and you weren't watching. What the heck,
You're
man?
supposed to be like dicks and cocks and shit.
Wild card, bitches.
Exactly.
You gotta cut the brakes, man. The brakes are fine. We're not gonna crash. What's happening, man? You're supposed to make us go off the fucking road, man. Where's the Walter I
Jeez.
used to know?
Somebody that
tired.
used to know.
Tired.
You're always tired.
Man, to give me. Okay, now, Walter,
tired.
how's your sleep schedule going? You said you were gonna fix that shit. We were all supposed to
How's
be held
Edward?
accountable. Edward's
Edward?
fucking asleep right now. He woke up just to do the intro, and now he's falling asleep. See? All right, everybody.
Sleep is good, I guess.
Let's all pretend to be the justice system for cops. Ready? Let's look for some misconduct, guys.
Yeah. Hey guys, let's make sure the police are liable.
Oh my god.
They say justice is blind, but this is ridiculous.
Did you finally
Wait,
you finally
Walter
bought a
had
night
to.
mask?
Me or Walter?
You.
No, I've had one since forever.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember when it used to bother me too, because I would put it on. I'm like, "Ah, it feels too tight against my eyes and stuff. But now I'm like used to it, and so it's like,
Oh. I thought you were gonna be like, now, just put a rubber band over that shit, just fucking squeeze the brain.
no, because it's adjustable too. So like, even if it gets loose, you can just adjust it, and then
Oh, no.
I got a big ass head. So
I got the Velcro one.
Velcro, dude, what are you, 5 or retarded or both? Come on.
This was the most popular one on Amazon. So I just got it.
Everyone knows that people that use Velcro are is it developmentally disabled. There we go. Developmentally disabled.
What are all people that don't use anything?
Like slip-on shoes?
Yeah.
Woo, those are mental patients, dude. They're not even allowed fucking anything. They can hang themselves a tiny little bit of Velcro, dude. You'll see. You'll see.
I use slip-on shoes.
Edward, you are either going to a mental hospital or you're Japanese. There we go. Or Japanese. That's the only two excuses you can have. You can have no other excuses.
I got ones that like make it look like they have actual shoelaces. Like there's shoelaces inside of them, but they're like made of like that elastic shit like this. And like it just looks like the design of it just makes it looks like it's been tied over. It's fucking great. Cause I take my shoes off when driving, and that's a pain in the ass to have to like
Wait,
undo the.
why?
I don't know. Like I drive long hours sometimes, and I get fed up of having shoes. Like my feet get hot.
Yeah, fuck shoes.
What? I mean, to be fair, I'm not wearing shoes right now either, but that's just because I have carpet and it's inside the house.
Oh,
But
I
still,
I just have feet.
no shoes. Oh no, you're hobbit looking at feet. But wearing no shoes while driving, that gets so uncomfortable. I don't.
No, that
I've tried it.
no, but see, that's the thing. When you're driving like 4 hours in a row, like
I used to drive for a living. You can't tell me this. I know. That's what I'm saying.
you didn't drive for a living, bitch. You just
Dude, I would get foot cramps. And then I would be like, okay, maybe if I take off my shoe, it'll be fine. But nothing changed. And
No.
I just got better shoes.
okay, because
So
you're not
maybe it was-
supposed to just take off one shoe. You're supposed to take off both.
No. That's the weird thing. I only ever got cramps on my right foot, like the pedal foot. Because the other one, I would literally just adjust it. So sometimes I'd have it like this, but sometimes I have it stretched out. And then depending on where it was, I was able to move around. I had leg room for the left leg, but obviously not for the right one because the right one always stays on the pedal. So I was like,
I guess for me, it's not cramps. It's heat. It feels like my feet are like dying. Like they're just.
bro, use the AC. It has a little knob that pushes it towards your feet.
No, but I need all that AC air in my face, like, or else my head is gonna
Why?
overheat. Dude, I'm naturally so prone to overheating. Like it's not even funny. Like fuck.
There's this thing
I
called
forgot-
water.
I forgot when it was. I would drink my water too, but I actually finished it. How do you call it?
Chug your water, dude.
How do you call it? It's like sometimes like we're driving back and it's like 1 a.m. and then my mom has like 5 different sweaters on.
And so that overheats you?
And like doing all that, and she's like, it's so cold, and I'm just over here with like the AC blasting full throttle, and like I have no sweater on, like my shoes are off. I like changed from pants to shorts. It's like it's so hot.
Edward, what did I tell you last time? Your mom starts bitching in the car. You make that whore walk.
Oh my god.
Your mother's a whore.
Your mother's a whore, Edward. All right. So, Walter, do you ever get overheated, feet hurting, driving, anything like that? What's the longest you've driven in a day, Walter? Let's hear it. 20 minutes. 20 minutes, Walter. That's nothing.
2
That's
hours, I think.
I've driven 8 hours
That's it?
straight.
Right, bruh.
I'm not even joking. I think I actually have
Wait.
driven 8 hours straight.
Edward, did you not stop to pee once?
No.
That's a lie. Your mom had to have been like, bitching or something. Come on.
She just falls asleep now.
And that helps her hold it. She just pisses herself in her sleep, and you're like, well, she's asleep, so it doesn't count.
She's asleep. It's fine.
They call it a wet dream for a reason. I'm not.
Oh, that's
sure.
disgusting.
I think the longest I've ever gone without peeing was once. It was 9 a.m. It was 9 a.m. I went in for my shift at Metro, and then it was 7 p.m. And I was like, I kind of gotta pee, but I'm gonna see if I can hold it. And then I was able to hold it for like another 30 minutes. But 9 a.m. to like 7-ish, basically. And then at 7, I was like, oh, I really gotta piss. Sorry, 6. It was 6 p.m. and I was like, I'm gonna see if I can hold it to the end of my shift, which was at 8. But then I wasn't able to hold it, so I was like, at 7 o'clock, I was like, nah, I gotta go.
Wait, so
I
how many hours
almost
is
held
that?
it. 9 a.m. to 7. That's 10 hours.
Oh yeah, that's quite a
10
bit.
hours. Oh,
10
fuck.
hours.
Right. That's the thing. I wasn't even thinking about it the entire time, and I'm like, I'm still kind of proud of it. I'm like, yeah, I was able to fucking hold it for 10 hours straight. But I wasn't like exploding either. I was just like, nah, I'm gonna go because this feels uncomfortable. You know, might as well.
See, that sounds impressive until you remember that like during school we used to hold it for like the entire school day and then the entire bus ride back, which averages to about like 10-11 hours.
No, I would go pee in the morning during the first break before class, pee during like lunch or either the beginning or end of lunch, and then pee before I went on the bus home. That's 3 pisses at least.
You use the school bathrooms? That's disgusting.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't go to Crenshaw where the bathrooms were like exploding and basically meth labs, dude. My places were. I'm not saying they were pristine because kids smeared shit on the walls occasionally, but
Yeah,
it wasn't terrible. Like if you knew.
I think I would prefer a meth lab to like being in direct contact to shit.
Well, they closed down the shit bathrooms after like repeated times, but the good bathrooms were always the ones in the gym because those were like you couldn't do anything there because any sounds inside the bathroom reverberated throughout the entire gym. So anytime someone was like, Mr. Whoever, I gotta go pee, and they're like, okay, and then they go to the bathroom, you would hear like the stall close, and then you just hear
Oh god,
the
that's
absolute destruction. And
that's
everyone, you know, the little girl comes back and she's like, and everyone's like, "Are you okay?"
that's actually fucking disgusting.
Yeah, so you couldn't really do anything there, but like all the kids smoked weed in like the other the separate, not segregated bathrooms, the far bathrooms, whatever they're called, the not separated. I'm trying to. They were farther from most of the classrooms, which is why people were able to either destroy them or smoke weed in them and stuff. That's why. But obviously, the ones in the middle, no one could. You can really get to those.
Yeah, no, the
I
only
think it
good
was
bathroom. Yeah, I did freeze. The only good bathrooms in my school that I could think of, because I found them all so fucking disgusting. Like they were all just germ infested. Just like okay, like for someone like you, probably like those bathrooms would be like fine, more or less. Like I think.
I'll take a shit in an open hole, dude. If I gotta go, I gotta go.
But
I
like,
don't care.
For me, they were so disgusting. Like the only bathroom that I found even remotely acceptable were the ones in like the one that was next to the administration building that only teachers could use. You needed a key to enter it, and then the one inside of the teachers' lounge.
Then how did you ever go to the bathroom at Boy Scouts then, dude? Because The Southgate bathrooms were always awful, or even during camp, dude. Most of them were literally just fucking holes in the
Okay,
woods.
see, here's the thing. When, like, let's say Boy Scouts 10th grade and before, whenever there was a Boy Scouts event, including camp, I just wouldn't go.
So you just didn't go for the entire week.
Yeah, those week-long going, I just didn't go. I just didn't go. Or like, I essentially tried to limit the amount of times that I went. So like I would go like at the least amount I possibly had to. So like, and then if I had to, you remember how there was like those like stand-up showers?
I would take a shit every morning like clockwork in the porta potties, dude.
That's disgusting.
Me about showers, dude.
That's fucking disgusting. Like, okay, you know the showers by the pool though. Remember those? I would take a piss in there. Like if I had to use the bathroom, I'd just go take a shower and take a piss in there. Like I would prefer that rather than going into those fucking disgusting death traps of fucking porta potties. They were just clear signs of death. Every single one had like a smell or an aura of fucking death. Like they were enough like just fucking disgusting death traps. That's all they were. Just fucking anything that entered there, some part of you that when you entered, it died in there. It died, it stayed there, it rotted, and it added to the smell. That's it. Like there were probably squirrels that were dead in there or some shit, rats, some fucking cockroaches, a couple of Walters in there. That's fucking disgusting.
Because wait, 2 seconds.
Edward,
the porta potties,
shit.
honestly, but the porta potties were only at like camporees, and at summer camp they did have actual like huts with shitters, and I don't remember them ever being like smeared in shit. I remember like toilet paper being on the side or whatever, but like I was like whatever. But I'd never seen one smeared in shit until the National Jamboree.
No, those National Jamboree ones were on another thing. Weren't you the one that told me that at the National Jamboree, like when someone was taking a shower, they threw like a bag of some shit over the stalls, like some shit?
I threw cold water at some guy who had a bag of warm water in there, and he was like showering himself because remember there was only cold water. Yeah. So the white kid with like his little boiler and shit, he was like taking a shower. He's like, and I was like, "Hey, bitch!" And I shot over, and I just hear him go, and it was hilarious. Absolutely. But one of the highlights, pretty much, besides David passing out and Walter eating shit on the BMX bike. Oh, good time.
And 3 Doors Down.
And 3 Doors Down. The one song, Kryptonite.
That was the only song people were like, hey. And after that.
Oh my God, dude. It was dumb. I mean, I don't know who else was supposed to be there, but it was all right, I guess, but.
Wasn't Obama supposed to be there?
Obama. Wait, didn't he talk there? I swear. I don't remember. Let me see.
I think it was vice president. He sent like a message or something.
Jamboree speakers. Let's see. 2013. Mike Rowe.
I remember Mike Rowe.
Yeah, I remember that for sure. It's funny. The first show was to feature Carly Rae Jepsen. And let's see what they're famous for. Is it Friday? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's Friday. No, wait. No, it's not.
No, Call Me Maybe.
Yeah.
Oops. I'm confusing all the white
women. She was
supposed to be there? She was supposed to, but she backed out on March 5th, citing the BSA's ban on openly gay and bisexual scouts at the time. And then they reversed it. Let's see.
I'm still so out of focus.
Wait, let me see. Citing the ban.
Bro, you can't even see like anything.
May 2013 they allowed everyone.
Is it your front camera or your back camera?
The back camera.
Try the front camera.
I can't.
What? Doesn't it let you flip camera?
No.
Oh, well. Sucks.
Oh, Inception.
No, it's repetition or what's it called? All right, make it stop. I'm getting a headache.
A loop.
Oh, King Carl
there we go.
The 16th Gustav.
In all my disgusting glory.
Got it. The King of Sweden was there.
Really?
What the
Yeah.
fuck? The
Bum
king of
ass
Sweden.
motherfucker.
Didn't we go over this already? I swear we went over this.
No, okay, we went over
PewDiePie
going
was
to
there?
we
Because the king of Sweden, he's
King
like
of
a
Sweden.
meme. That's why.
Okay, no. We went over a couple of things from there, like we've already on the podcast. I think we went over the fucking disgusting sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Those like cold salmonella inducing fucking trash baskets.
We went over the frozen food, the
Yeah.
passing out, the crashes.
The crashes.
The poop.
We never went over like
We talked about the milk.
the concert part of the, how do you call it?
Never talked about the milk.
The milk. I have no
We
idea
did.
what you're talking
Nah,
about.
we did. Pretty sure.
No, I don't think we did because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
What about the milk?
never mind. Never mind. We told the story a billion times. I'm pretty sure we told it on the podcast.
No,
Really?
I have no idea what you're talking about when you're talking about milk.
Wait. Milk?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Remember?
I have
We're
zero
all brothers
clue.
here.
Oh, okay. We never went over that on the podcast.
Milk. Dude, 100% we did.
No way.
100%.
No way.
Yeah,
Dude,
they would
you
keep
your
eating
head.
cereal and shit like many bowls, and then like they're like, oh, all the milk's gone, and they're like, oh, it's probably those guys, and we're like, what the fuck?
And they're carrying around the fucking gallon of milk.
They were drinking the gallon of milk.
Oh.
And then he was like, "You want to hit this?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "It's okay. We're all brothers here." And I was like, and that's how everyone on there in their that's how they all got herpes. True story.
That's so
Oh,
disgusting.
man.
Yeah,
My-
Boy Scouts was just like it's like a bunch of things happened and like all these
It was a
disgusting
blur.
points all around. Just
That's the only distinction was what disgusting thing happened.
yeah, like it was a fun time usually, but then you have like these really specific disgusting points. Like for me, the porta potties, the sandwich, that milk shit, and like
Milk shit.
like I don't even I'm not even one of those people. What are they called? Hypochondriacs? No, that's something else. Those people that are afraid of germs.
Germaphobe.
Germaphobes. I'm not even one of those kind of people, obviously. But still
I think I'm becoming one. Those COVID shit. I can't get out the car without fucking hand sanitizer.
Well, getting out of the car without hand sanitizer, like okay.
in
And then
If you're-
getting back in the car.
in the
okay,
car.
no, that's perfectly reasonable, honestly, because that's the thing.
Right.
The virus likes to stay on metal, and there's metal shit everywhere. You don't even know you touched a pole or something. You know, I've kind of, I mean, I feel like all of us have gotten to the habit of just like not touching our faces after being out in public, or at least being like, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick before I touch anything, and then you wash your hands. Which I mean,
Right.
it's a fine habit to have. It's not like because think about
Right.
it. If you had just kept that as a habit, you wouldn't think like, oh, I'm a germaphobe. You'd just be going, I have good hygiene. Like the Japanese dude, there's almost no, well, not, I don't want to say almost no, but they didn't quarantine. They just kept business as usual. They just put on masks, and that was it. And because
Yeah.
they have good hygiene and they listen to authority, those two things, listening to authority and having good hygiene, are the exact opposite of the U.S., dude.
Well,
The
listening to
government,
correct
like, dies.
authority.
Huh?
Listening to correct
Yeah,
authority.
Well, you get what I mean, though, right?
Yeah.
Because the government's telling them, "Hey guys, if you put on masks, you're gonna get sick," and they're like, "Wagarimasu ka," which means understand in Japanese. And the U.S. they're
Fucking
like,
weeb.
"Yeah, can you just put on a mask so that way no one, all the old people in the country don't die?" And people are like, "You're
My
talking about
rights!"
my fucking freedom." Wait, I have the perfect.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Walter,
Hey, we should play a prank on Andres.
what should we do?
What we should do is we should move our mouths, but we don't say anything. Like, yeah, just like that. All right, we'll start up when he gets back and puts his earphones in.
Okay. Dude. A lot of this. Like how do you call it? I'm trying to bid for a Switch on eBay.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying to keep the bid under $210 because
Right.
it's coming with a Zelda game, so that would normally be like $240. So I'm trying to get it for like $30 less.
Right.
But there's this one bastard, and it's the same bastard because it's the same like first thing and then the same last digit thing. Like when I check the bidding history, and I'm like, you goddamn bastard, you're just raising the goddamn price.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 4
Yeah,
days.
that's bullshit.
Yeah, there's only like 2 days left.
How long does it usually go up for before they sell it?
It's until the time finishes. So whoever has the highest bid at the end of the time frame,
Okay.
gets it. That's why I'm also keeping like there's one that ends in 19 hours.
What is that? Another Switch?
Another Switch, just a different.
All right. Sorry, this is taking forever. 2 seconds. I'm committed to this bit.
His face, he's like, that's good. That's a good one.
All right, can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello? I can't hear anything. What the heck? I can't hear anything. Can you guys hear me? Can't hear anything. Well, you guys are fucking with me. I heard him breathe. I was like, you guys are fucking with me. That's good. Fuck. And now it's gonna be the podcast where you guys are like, oh, let's prank him right now. Okay. That was a good one though, because he looked so serious too. He was like, but then I heard and I was like, fucking messing. That was good though. That was good.
Yeah.
So what was I saying? Okay, so Japan, right? They're telling them just cover your mouth and you're good to go. And then here in the U.S., they're like, guys, can you please just cover your mouth so old people don't die? And the country's like, my goddamn freedoms.
Holy fuck!
On my First Amendment right, and I gotta make sure that
That's gross.
I get all the errors.
Please stop.
I need to get these
It's
terms.
the
Error,
word.
you don't understand. Okay.
Turn it off.
I am 25. Okay, I'm in the prime of my life, and I don't agree with the U.S. when they're telling me that kind of stuff. Okay, I smoke and I drink and I have heart disease, but it doesn't matter because I'm 25 and COVID only kills old people. I'm fine. And then 2 weeks later, here we are gathered at his death in his favorite hat right here.
You look like
And,
Big Ed.
He's dead now. I was gonna say I was going for a Big Ed with a Republican look. But.
You actually look like a stereotypical Republican. Like
Democrats be like, no, sorry. Black people be like, hey, can you not kill us? Well, maybe you shouldn't have committed that crime. Breonna Taylor was sleeping. Oh well, then maybe she shouldn't have been black. So yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens.
That's terrible, man. But yeah,
it's terrible.
That's
Truth, but terrible. Comedy, but terrible.
And for the record, it's a little cell phone. I literally ran and I was like, Alan, where's your red hat? And he was like, oh, they're downstairs. And I was like, damn it, I ran all the way up for nothing. So now.
Oh yeah, I forgot your computer recording thing is downstairs. Why the fuck is it downstairs?
Because, dude, okay. Look at this setup and then tell me if I can put this in my fucking tiny ass room. Okay, I've got monitor 1, monitor 2, monitor 3.
Yes.
I've got this. I've got this whole fucking thing right here. I am literally just in a corner, like as it's not bothering anyone, you know?
You literally just said you're in a corner. That literally fits in your goddamn room.
Well, the AC is down here and the computer gets hot, okay? So
that's true.
Well, that makes more sense. Don't be like, I'm just in my this doesn't fit in my room. Bitch, you there for the AC. Or you could also just buy an AC.
But also it's a bigger space, so like the airflow and stuff. You know,
Airflow
and
my left
upstairs, it's just
testicle.
not- honestly, yeah, but there's not enough. I like having it down here because then that way, let's say if I'm playing video games or whatever, I'm like, okay, I'm going to sleep, and then I can just go upstairs and then go to sleep. So that way it's healthier for your brain, because if you have no electronics in your room, or if you can distinguish two different places, like now it's here's where I work and my bed is where I sleep.
Yeah.
So my brain can associate it. So I'm not just going, all right, I'm going to sleep now, and then I turn and I just lean into the bed, and then I'm like, fuck, I can't sleep because my brain is still thinking it's like work mode or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But it's been proven.
Yeah, I know.
Proven.
I know that.
Yeah,
Like
no.
it's same thing with eating and stuff. Like you're supposed to have like 4 distinct locations, one for entertainment purposes, one for work purposes, one for sleeping, and then one for eating, in order for your brain to distinguish all those things.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite YouTubers made a video on something like that.
Well, Eric Andre was talking about it the other day, how he's like, he tries to not even charge his phone in his room just so he won't even have that temptation, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He like leaves everything outside. He meditates and everything like that to try and clear his brain. Because, you know, sometimes you'll be like trying to go to sleep, but your brain's still like on. Meditating really helps clear it up, because the point of meditation isn't for you to go, okay, think nothing. The whole point of meditation is for you to let all those thoughts flow so you can get them out of your head, let them go wherever they are naturally. Even if you're sitting down freaking out, you're like, oh man, I got like to pay this or I got to do that. You got to let it flow. So that way, when you go to sleep, you're like, I'm glad I thought about that earlier today. And then you just knock out.
Yeah. I mean, I just put a weighted blanket and cover my eyes, and then I pass out. Like I just pressure the life out of me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you just pressure. You're using a fucking what's it called? Hydraulic press, and you're
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm going to sleep now. I put a hydraulic press on my chest until I pass out. That's the way I go to sleep every night.
I'm not gonna lie.
Drugs not included.
I'm not gonna lie. That actually sounds really.
Walter, do you self-medicate before you go to sleep or what? How you doing? How you doing with that kind of stuff?
I drink weed tea.
I smoke a blunt.
Yeah.
And then I go to bed.
Because like you guys know how I have like large headaches, right? Like the weed tea kind of like
Migraines?
yeah. So the weed tea just
Right now I've been getting migraines. It's just fucking suck.
dude, migraines are fucking trash.
Honestly, dude.
It's like a headache that just doesn't go away. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Oh, and then the slightest bit of light just fucking destroys your existence.
Meanwhile, me staring at the light for the recording. My retinas.
Yeah. Oh, I sent a image in the chat on the Discord.
Let's see what you.
Let's see what you.
I always find those shits fucking hilarious.
I don't get it. If you have reasons to love someone, you don't love them?
Yeah. Oh, you don't know who Slavoj Žižek is?
No.
No.
Why would I know who some random Icelandic guy with 200 followers is? Edward, come on. Honestly, dude, what are you sending me?
This guy's actually known. I'm not Goop, okay? I'm not Gwyneth Paltrow just bringing up some random fucking water buffalo looking ass motherfucker.
Dude, how can I pronounce his
Zoom in
name?
it.
It's Slavoj Žižek.
Zoom in it. Show the viewers your thing.
I did. I was while Andres was talking. I on the screen that I was recording, I just brought up the image and made it full screen to cover Andres.
Why is he?
Slavoj Žižek.
Why is he important? What does he do?
He's this philosopher dude, but all like he talks so fucking weirdly and like.
Oh, sorry, it's because his name like is spelled Slavoj Žižek, but I was like, I just see Zlizl like ZZZ in the name, so I couldn't find it in Google. Philosopher. Okay, and then sorry.
No, he's just hilarious. The way he talks is fucking hilarious.
Why?
And like some of his like, oh, have you never heard him speak?
No, I'm telling dude, if I'm telling you I don't know who this is, how am I supposed to have heard him speak, dude? Come on. Literally.
Let me see if I can play a clip.
Slavoj Žižek. Twitter. Let's look at this Twitter. Slavoj Žižek. oh, my mistake. He has 68,000 followers.
Affinity with quantum physics, where, the idea there is that universe is a void, but a kind of a positively charged void. And then particular things.
It's just like he like slurs the end of every single word or sentence he makes. Just.
You mean he has an accent?
It's hilarious.
Bigot.
It's hilarious.
Edward, I think you need this now.
No.
Here you go. Hey, that speech impediment's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that speech impediment.
Why does your cousin talk like that? He's so funny.
But no, they like his accents.
Down syndrome.
No, but like, and they make fun of
your cousin's hilarious.
They make fun of his accent simply because like a lot of his like philosophy thoughts or sayings, they're just kind of weird, kind of like that image that I sent. Like they don't really make a lot of sense, like in general. So they just end up making fun of him for the one thing that people do understand.
Well, I don't understand, so.
Well, yeah, it's like trying to explain someone like why this particular meme is funny. Someone who doesn't know about memes.
I mean, well, memes are much more different because some memes can literally transcend versus the memes that just spoon feed you stuff like the Karen memes or like Minion memes where it's like, oh, I'm having a silly day. And it's just
okay, but like try explaining the Orang meme. Try to explain the Orang meme to someone that's not on the internet.
The which meme?
The Orang meme. The
orange?
Yeah, well, it's not spelled orange.
I know, but that one is, it's a surreal meme.
Yeah, the surreal memes. Like, try to explain the surreal memes to someone that's not a part of the meme culture.
Explain it to me.
That's like saying try and explain surreal art, because surreal humor, you can't really explain surreal humor. Surreal humor is more you're laughing at the absence of anything humorous or at the absurdity of something, and most of the time, like you're not even really laughing. It's just kind of like, oh, fucking, that was very surreal, or
What? No.
What is this?
When I made that one surreal meme, I was laughing because it was funny. Because I found the situation it described funny.
It looks like me.
Humor is different. Like, okay, look at this meme. Look at this meme right
just Photoshop every single picture of Walter with just the fucking.
Okay, Edward. Walter. Judge this meme right here. Judge this meme. I just posted.
Okay. Make more void. Jesus Christ. Deep fry it. Oh my god.
It's like it's surreal because it transcends the natural, not natural. The what's it called? The contemporary comedic. I don't know how I'm trying to explain. It transcends jokes at this point because at that point it's not even like, oh, punchline.
It's sorry because it's like
punchline. This is just
it's funny.
Setup.
It's not supposed to be funny intentionally, right? Or wait,
like Monty
it wasn't
Python.
Originally
huh? Like Monty Python
it's funny
also has real humor.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll
Okay, yeah. It's funny because it's not supposed to be funny or stuff like that. You get me? It's
yeah,
like,
but all that is like
so dumb. It's hilarious.
Yeah, but all that is like understandable. Like Noosh, when I met her, she'd never knew anything about Monty Python, and like I showed her like a couple of things and she found them funny. Like they can be funny to people who've never encountered them before. Like
yeah, that's what. But that's what I was gonna say. One of their like surreal jokes is just a picture of a tree, but it gets funnier because of the repetition in it. So it's like, okay, it's like, here's like this tree, number one, the larch. And then they go, the larch. And they just do it like for an entire minute, just repeating it over and over again. And by the end, you're like, this is so dumb, but it's not the same kind of conventional humor that I'm used to, but it's still funny. You get me?
I guess, but then also try to explain, like, for example, this Hulk meme. Like, I found this really funny, but like, explain the concept of a Hulk meme to someone.
That's hilarious because they're giving them the YouTube buzz.
Yeah,
because it's like they're subscribing. Okay, that's hilarious. But that's not. I wouldn't say that's a surreal meme because
that's what I mean. Like to explain something that's funny to someone that doesn't understand, like that what makes this funny is that there's a history behind this, is like almost impossible. Same thing with why people kind of like laugh, like people who know Slavoj Žižek kind of make like laugh at his stuff. It's not just because of like he slurs his words. It's because like his entire presence, like it has a history behind it, which people find funny.
Okay. All right.
That's I guess the fucking surreal meme was a bad example. So I found this Hulk one because like it's the history behind this item, which is what makes it funny. If you try to explain that history to someone, it's gonna either ruin the comedy behind it, kind of like explaining a joke, or it's gonna take too long.
Yeah. It's like explaining a joke is like dissecting a frog. Yeah, you know more about it, but now you've killed it.
Yeah. That's not that funny.
But, not funny, didn't laugh. That's what you're supposed to say. But it's really hard to explain surreal memes themselves because, like, okay, how do you even explain a surreal meme? How do you explain this? Explain this meme to me, Edward. I know, like regular conventional memes. It's like, oh, YouTube, they're getting subscribers. That's hilarious. But explain this. Make more void. Explain this meme to me, please.
An indictment of capitalism.
What? No. You can say that about any meme. You can say that about any meme. That coronavirus case, it's all about capitalism. Hey,
well,
Hector's
no,
here.
this one is particular the manufacturing behind capitalism specifically because it's forcing these people to make, and the head kind of looks kind of sinister. Like I'm trying to explain this from like the point of view of someone that's like never encountered anything similar to this. It would be like, what's the first thing that someone that's never encountered this but still exists in the general world would think of this? Well, this big head looking thing is kind of sinister, and these guys kind of look like they're subordinates, and this guy looks like he's forcing them to do stuff they don't want to. And so it's like an indictment of manufacturing under capitalism. Like, I mean,
yeah, some of them are just okay.
They got some cheeks.
Okay, I laughed at this one, but explain it to me.
I have no idea where to like. Okay, from the standpoint,
I was so confused. It was funny. That's why I was like, "What?" Yeah, but it's like it's so ridiculous. It made me laugh. Hector, you got to turn on your camera. We can't hear you.
I don't even know where to begin to explain to this from someone that like from like the point of view of someone that isn't like a part of like meme culture. Like I wouldn't know where to begin explaining this. Okay. I guess it's just funny because there's a disconnect between the text and the picture. Like there's a disconnect between what the text is telling you and then what the thing is. It's meant to be funny, obviously, but it's not. The laughter comes from the text, like the information being given ridiculous. To you, not matching up, not just for it being ridiculous, but for not matching up with what the image is telling you. Because like it'd probably be less funny if it was like satanic symbols across this.
I was gonna say no, but it also gives you that feeling of like it's summoning something, you know? It's like,
yeah,
let's begin the ceremony. And the face turns into a void and then strange symbols appear. Like it feels like a Lovecraftian Cthulhu thing's about to appear because he's like, oh, you're awake? Let's begin the ceremony. Hey, Hector!
Hey!
For the last 15 minutes of the podcast, Hector will be here shirtless. Right. He's got those you know the lunch ladies? Hector got his lunch lady. Let me see.
Dick, you take off your shirt and show your undershirt.
Wait. I'll find it.
See, this right here is the reason why I don't wear undershirts and why I always have a shirt on, because I don't feel comfortable.
Nah, even then. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Edward, show this meme, Edward.
I am showing this meme. Here you go. Wow, thanks for.
No, the one after that. I was gonna say my second point for surreal memes. If the lady cooking at the church arm looked like this food gonna be good as fuck. Damn, Hector, that's why the food's good as fuck, huh?
That's why he's a chef, man. That's why he's the chef boss.
Look, nothing. See, I have nothing at all. I'm just pale, okay? But I'm no lunch lady arms either.
I have even less than nothing. I just have like have sunburn,
Where?
and then
Look,
have
not even flex. Nothing.
Yeah.
no,
And then
no.
flexing, and that's it.
Look,
Nothing.
I'm half Hector,
Apenas?
half Andres.
Duh.
Half Andres.
I haven't seen sunlight in 37
Andres.
years.
Oh,
So
oh,
what do you
Walter
guys
about to
think?
flex.
Alright.
Walter about to flex. Oh, oh,
No arms.
falls over.
A new challenger approaches.
Send more surreal memes, Andres. I need more for my collection.
No,
I
okay,
need
but
to
was gonna
collect
say,
the 5 surreal
my-
memes.
My second point was there's also those kind of surreal memes where they're playing on a play on words but taking it literally. So it's both a combination of conventional humor and surrealness because it's like, here you go. And he's like, huh? Thanks for nothing. Because he didn't give him anything. But it's like,
Well, also this is kind of like a meme of a meme. Because this is from the Gravity Falls show where like Dipper's just like, wow, thanks
This
for
is
nothing.
worthless.
Yeah, this is worthless. And then there's
No,
another one.
but that's different though because he's literally giving him something worthless. He's like, here's some currency that doesn't work, and he's like, this is worthless.
Yeah, but this is a
But
riff
here
off
he's
of that.
literally giving him nothing, and he's saying, thanks for nothing, because it's both angry and sarcastically. He's going, thanks for nothing, but it's also appreciative because he's like, thanks for nothing. There's layers upon layers. Wow, thanks for nothing. See, because he doesn't even look mad. He's just like, thanks for nothing. You can interpret it so many ways.
Walter, shut up. Shut.
That rat. Wait, Hector, are you using your regular mic or the headset mic?
The headset mic. The regular. It's because remember I can't. Well, I don't know. I
Just
it's much
plug in
better this way. I did.
Are you sure?
Every time I plug in the mic, I need to plug in. I could plug in the mic right now. Honestly.
I guess when I was talking about this head, I meant more like the stonks and the chef meme. Stonks.
Yeah.
Well, that meme is called like normal man or regular man, something like that.
Yeah.
But he's just used to say something, but in like a retarded way. Because obviously you can't put someone with Down syndrome on there and be like stonks, because that would be really fucked up. So if you make it a cartoon meme of a guy going stonks, everyone's like, that's hilarious.
I like the panic one. Panic.
Pink.
Yeah. Walter, what's your favorite meme?
Knock knock jokes.
Give me a
Nani?
good original knock knock joke right now. Go.
Hey, don't put him on the spot like that, bro.
Booty.
Come on, man.
Dude, you know how hard it is to write a knock knock joke? It's insane. Like,
knock, knock.
try. Who's there?
We don't let owls in the house.
Salad.
We don't let owls in the
You're
house.
supposed to
His reaction.
But I'm saying that's just like a different variation of the who, and we don't let owls in the house. You just change the punchline to be in the middle of the joke. But if you legitimately try, okay, guys, we have 1 week to write a knock knock joke. When we come back next week, I want us all to have one knock knock joke that we wrote ourselves ready. Bless you, Hector. Just to see how hard it really is to write a knock knock joke. Because you think knock knock jokes, they're so easy. It's just knock
writing
knock.
in general is pretty hard.
Well, okay, writing in general is not hard at all. You can write as much bullshit as you want, and an English teacher will accept it. But
Okay,
writing
no,
jokes,
but
on the other hand,
that's like writing for a grade. Writing for a grade is easy. Actual writing is actually pretty difficult.
They give you the guidelines and standards of what you want. But
Yeah.
when you're writing jokes, your audience is so variable. You don't know what's going to be funny for them.
that's what I'm saying. Writing jokes, like
No, but like writing with a
in my
purpose.
opinion-
Not just like
in my opinion.
I am Edward. I like
Listen,
to watch
My opinion is
memes.
worth more than-
Listen,
one at a time.
in my opinion, writing jokes is the hardest type of writing you can do. Because writing songs is easy as fuck, dude. People can put a really good beat over some garbage lyrics, and people will listen to it and be like, "Oh, this is a good song." And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Trap music, where like the beat's really good, but the words are shit, but no one cares because the beat's really good. And it's like, why wouldn't you credit the writing as shit if that's what a song is all about? If that's what most of the song is about, right? I know it's not all about it. Obviously, this is the whole beat, the song part of it. But writing an actual song is so fucking easy. It's
Well, writing
so
a
easy.
good song is still kind of hard.
Okay,
No.
that's debatable. That's debatable.
That's
'Cause it's like saying,
but that's what I mean. But that's like
Yeah.
saying like writing a song is so easy. Well, not really. It depends on the genre. It depends on that. Like, yeah, if you want to write a trap music song, the lyrics might be easy. But if you want to write like, say,
Dude, I could write you a song faster than I could write you a good joke, dude. Honestly, and I could write a song that flows and shit, country,
Yeah, 'cause
rock,
you could use
anything.
You're gonna make the beat. You're gonna make the rhythm. You're gonna make the lyrics. You're gonna make
It's
everything.
so much easier, dude.
It's
Honestly,
not.
It's so
But,
much
but watch,
easier.
you also have to understand that
It-
most of the songs today is basically a remix of the songs that are already created.
I mean, but you could say the same thing about jokes.
the melodies, and all that stuff.
Well,
Nah, jokes
'cause-
evolve. Jokes
'cause-
evolve.
yeah,
Because humor changes within time.
Yeah, so does
We can talk
music.
about
Well, that's
real meme.
Like, we could talk
So
about
does
it,
music.
Well, that's
Jokes
now,
evolve.
but not back then, or something like that.
So does
It
music.
evolved.
Like okay, like for the best example of it, like okay, one of my favorite jokes that I've recently heard, like from the Mark Norman special, the pedophile one. That's just a riff on other pedophile jokes. There's been
Wait, which
other
pedophile
similar
joke?
pedophile jokes, like the
Same with the grape juice one.
yeah. There's
But that's
other
a different
similar
genre.
jokes to that, and
Remember.
it's the same thing where it's evolved over time. Like
But remember,
they're different
that's-
jokes technically, but
Mhm.
it's still a part of that.
Pedophilia is the subject, but his take on it is different. Because have you ever heard anyone make that comparison? Oh, my brain likes grape juice, and now it likes wine. I still like grape juice, but I don't fuck kids anymore. Or like, like I'm not attracted to kids. Like that's the comparison he was making. The take can be different and original, even if the subject is not. Because of course you can say everyone's joked about sex, everyone's joked about relationships, everyone's joked about stuff. But it's that specific person's take on it that makes it unique. But I'm saying in writing, as in writing words, writing lyrics for a song is possibly the easiest thing you can do, because writing poems is probably even easier actually, because poems
Okay,
you don't
yeah,
need to
that's
be
easier. That's probably the easiest thing. It
Yeah,
could be anything.
but like
But
also I
writing-
kind of feel like it's just a situation where you're so into the world of writing jokes that obviously you feel it is more difficult to come up with something that'll make you stand out or make you feel different, rather than someone that's like how do you call it, that's just like viewing it from the outside, that's just like kind of jokes are
I
easy.
feel like a very good joke is one that you don't have to explain. Like
Yeah.
something that people automatically like, oh shit, that's pretty funny.
Mhm.
You know.
But also, I can acknowledge that writing, like Kendrick Lamar, his lyrics, I'm not going to say, oh, those are easy, because obviously there's a difference between Kendrick Lamar and like Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, spend 3 racks on a new chain, So
Yeah,
I acknowledge that it's a very high skill ceiling, but a very low skill floor. To get into songwriting, super easy. But I would say it's a higher skill floor to get into joke writing, because you gotta write it. You gotta make sure, like you said, you gotta make sure no one's done it before. Even if it's a different subject, you gotta make sure no one's done that kind of take on it before. But overall, it has to be funny. But for writing a song, you can just be you could just Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci. That's all you have to do. Like that's how easy it can be.
That
That's
type of
how
music,
easy-
I guess.
yeah, it's
That's
that
how
type
easy
of
it can
music.
be.
I don't know.
Well,
I
I'm
still say
saying-
it's a
I'm saying for
situation.
writing.
I still say it's a situation
to-
for writing where it's like I still say it's a situation where like you're so involved in a particular subset of writing that it feels like you can't do anything different, or that it's really hard to do a good thing, versus a subset of writing where you're not really involved and you just take a look at the outliers that have succeeded by like the most minimum possible standard and just be like, see, writing music is easy, or writing poems is easy.
To be fair, I have heard really awful jokes from like professional comedians, so it's not like
Right.
it's not like
Yeah.
I've gone, oh, everything's good,
Well, no, yeah,
But-
but that's what I mean. Like you have a clear picture of how hard it is to write jokes, rather than your conception of how writing music is.
But think of it this way: no one who's written terrible jokes consistently has been famous, but there are people with terrible lyrics that are famous for having terrible lyrics. The lyrics just basically rhymed, and then they just slapped the beat on it, and they're like, that's it, that's all I had to do.
What's that one girl?
And-
what's that one who her whole thing is just that she's fat?
Oh, Amy Schumer.
Amy
Yeah.
Schumer.
That was the example I was going to use, but I feel like that's been overused just because she hasn't really done anything comedy wise in a while, besides like being a producer and stuff like that. But you can also remember that when you write jokes, it's not always set up punchline and stuff because people can always also write stuff for like like screenplays and stuff like that, as Walter has dabbled in.
Yes.
But I would say my argument is basically this: the skill floor for writing jokes is way higher than the skill floor for writing songs.
I don't know. I'm not convinced. I'm that doubt meme right now. I'm that doubt meme. Press X for doubt.
Because also, I'm gonna say writing, like composing music, is completely different, right, than writing lyrics.
No, yeah, we're just talking about writing the lyrics. We're not talking about composing the beat and like make sure the lyrics match up to it.
I'm 100% sure I could make a song up that flows and stuff, be it country, rap, whatever, because of how I write, right, or because I know how to write. But I wouldn't say, oh, I know how to write a really good 5-minute set of comedy because I know how to write, because that's two completely different things, right? But because the skill floor is much higher.
I feel like it's more individual work, because artists have a lot of, like, you need all these equipment for music, and then you need sponsorships, and then you need a whole setup. The only thing that both have in common is an audience. Like, you still need an audience to be recognized.
Yeah.
That's a good one. But like for artists, they need someone, to make sure to record, make sure to edit, screen it out and stuff. But
well, to be fair,
I'm agreeing with Edward though, a little bit. Yeah, they still both involve sort of talent. Like it's still really hard to determine what, like, how professional it is.
It's also kind of hard to determine, like, because like I could say like, because like we could both say that, like, I don't know, fucking like trap music we feel is trash, right? Like just complete, like the lyrics themselves are just completely trash, and we could feel like like basically some comedy people's entire careers are just trash, but they're still successful. Yeah. So it's also kind of just like, what does the individual person consider good? It's like,
The definition of good music is something a person nods their head to. Honestly, that's what I learned from my music class. So I was like, well, I guess
this Beethoven be fucking slapping, dude.
Oh, was it Beethoven? Hold on. Was it Beethoven or I know one classical composer. He basically, like a really famous one. He basically made songs that were like either intended to belittle like people who would actually end up singing his songs or like sing along to the songs. So like
to fuck with the was
he like, I think, so that like the singer could bob their head like a chicken whenever they sang the fucking song. And then he wrote another song that was essentially talking about poop. It was actually talking about feces and like and shit like that.
Yes. Okay. Hayden Franz Joseph Hayden. Franz Joseph Hayden. I don't know why I said Hayden twice. Franz Joseph Hayden. He was known for his great sense of humor, which often made into his compositions. In Haydn's Symphony No. 90, he included a false ending into the piece in order to trick the audience to applaud early, a trick which doesn't fail often. And I think we played Haydn in orchestra, right, Hector?
I don't remember shit.
Wow.
Dude, I always find this stuff hilarious.
Fireworks Symphonia. I think that was the one, or maybe that was in band, but I don't remember.
Symphonia?
Yeah.
Not probably band. No, that's not us.
No?
Can't be us. I don't remember that. Oh man, I need to go back to playing music. All these fucking speakers and headphones.
But I know exactly what you mean, Edward, of the guy, because people are like dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
But yeah. How long have you been going?
Hilarious. I have no idea. We're going good.
The computer crashed.
The computer crashed like half an hour ago. It's fine.
I have a good topic to talk about with you, Andres. A good one.
Ooh.
Because
next week.
I finished the game.
Oh, Last of Us 2? Dude, yes.
The game.
Okay. We'll do the review next week.
Wait, okay, who's played it?
I played it. Legitimately played it. All you fuckers.
Yeah, I played it. I have it.
Finish the game?
Yeah, I bought it when it first came out. I haven't finished it completely yet, though.
I'll finish it, though.
Yeah. Finish the game by next week. We'll talk about it.
All right.
How
long have we been going?
60 frames per second.
Perfect. That's all we needed.
I think we're like 40 seconds away from 60 minutes actually.
All right, 40 seconds for Walter. Go.
Honestly, Walter.
Let's see. I actually had something pulled up.
Ooh.
You a bitch.
Wrecked.
Walter, I'm coming to your house. I'm coming to your house.
We're broke till Friday. Goodbye, my friends. We'll see you next week. Now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday. Bye, my friends. We'll see you next week. And now I'ma go and beat my meat. And we're broke till Friday.